Alright, so this is my critique of How to Be Creative. And the first one that I wanted to talk about was number 9, your own private Mount Everest, and every person was put on the earth to climb their own Mount Everest. And I really liked what he was talking about in this, because I know I really need to try. I mean, my major is audio production, and I picked audio because I love music. Music is my passion. It's what I really enjoy. Um, and my parents, for one, my dad especially, thought that music production and having that as a major and trying to get a career in that was A, kind of silly, and B, going to be really hard because it's extremely competitive. And he's right. And I acknowledge the fact that he's right. And like he was talking about in number 9 in the section, I acknowledge the fact that I have my own mountain, and I acknowledge the fact that it's not going to be easy. It's going to be really, really hard. But it's something that I'm, I know that if I don't do, I won't be okay with that. And that's a question that he asks in number 9. And are you able to give it up? If you don't do it, will you be able to live with that? And my answer is no, I won't. I won't be able to live with it. So that one was really important to me. All right, the second one I wanted to talk about was number 11, the don't try and stand out from the crowd, avoid crowds altogether. I really like this one a lot because it has a lot to do for me with the fact that there's not just one path to take. I mean, especially with, what I'm trying to do and whatnot with my career is there's no one linear path that anybody takes to get anywhere they want to go. So many audio producers these days are people that are they're musicians and they just do it themselves. They produce at home, and then that goes into something else and whatnot. And some people don't even start in a job in media, and then they just end up there by accident. And so there's really no linear path. So I'm not trying to go with the crowd and trying to follow the path that people normally take to get a job in this. I'm really just trying to do the best at what I can and stay passionate about this because at the end of the day, this isn't just what I'm trying to do for a career. It's what I'm passionate about. It's something that I love doing. So I feel that if I make more of an original plan, which is what number 11 is talking about, then I'll be more successful than if I have the typical, linear, regular plan like, Ted's story in number 11. um, I don't think I'll be as successful. So I really want to try and network is one of those big things for the original plan. And networking, really getting to know people, not just because you know that they're who you should know, but just because you genuinely want to learn from them and their experiences. That's that one. All right. The next one I want to talk about is number 24. Is don't worry about inspiration; it comes eventually. Uh, this is actually something that I've been really struggling with lately when it comes to writing my music. Um, I haven't written a song in probably a good 4 months now. And it's starting to become really frustrating because every time I seem that find inspiration, I don't have my guitar or I don't have time to write it down or something. And then by the time I get home to sit down and play, I've completely lost it. And it makes it really difficult, and especially for somebody that really thrives off of their artistic expression, it's really depressing to feel that I'm not inspired. And this section meant a lot to me, especially when he said inspiration precedes the desire to create, not the other way around. And that's really true. And I feel that lately I've been so I've been trying to create so much, and I've been trying to create inspiration so that I could create, that it's just going straight into the ground. And I really want to take from this section, creating my life differently, arranging it differently, like he talked about writing on the back of the business cards because it was quick and it was easy and he didn't have to run back to his studio. It's like maybe I should bring my notebook that I write songs in out more often. Maybe if I have a quick inspiration moment, I should stop for a second. Life will still be there after the next 3 seconds that I decide to write something down. So um, I just think that I need to give myself some more experience with letting things come to me and really and writing them down and taking hold of them as they come to me rather than trying to recall them afterwards, and that might help with my inspiration. So. And then just for the end of this, I wanted to add a few pictures with quotes on them that I found inspirational and meaningful. So there you go. Here they come.